That's working well. I'm impressed. Yeah, no, it's going good. I am impressed. I sort of had my doubts when we were first talking about it, but no, it's going well. Yeah, no, I'm happy with it.
Cool.
24 mobs, 3 hours.
3 hours every 2 days.
Every 2 days.
Whereas silage was more like 4 hours every day.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, a bit more than that.
Yeah. And I don't know, I imagine it's more enjoyable work than sitting on a tractor too.
Yeah. Oh, I'm enjoying it. That's what I say. So it's going well.
I'm quite impressed by how well the cattle, like for the small amount of grass that they're on, the amount of cattle, I mean how they do put on a condition in the tightest when you're holding them back the most. So I thought that was a bit of a surprise for me. Not a surprise, but I was like, thought it was pretty cool.
Yep.
I guess in terms of expectations, I guess a big difference in my head that I've sort of like developed is, like, for a start, when we started out, I was probably more worried about having too high. Didn't want to have I was a bit nervous about, because the stocking rate seemed a bit far-fetched compared to what we know. I was more erring on the side, oh, let's not put too many in because it's our first year. But then, after a few months, you see it in operation, and you can see how it works more, and then you're like, oh, my mentality is more like, oh, let's shove as many as we can, and really see how it works, how it flies, and you can see it. You feel much more confident about that higher stocking rate and the benefits of it.
Yep, we had a couple of incidents, but they've been self-made incidents, like leaving a bit of rubbish laying on the ground like wire, and they're getting tangled around, obviously, one or two's feet and getting dragged and shorting everything out. The other one that first time was just a crappy night, and having the 10 mobs going together, all being separate, how can I say, not being mixed. Like I told you what my personal thing is, when we get them, mix the whole lot together, so they all get to know each other, and then they're all good going together, you know, and they're separate mobs when you go and got all the lanes going together. Well, for me, the risk has disappeared. I can see what the system achieves now, or is trying to achieve. The truth will be when we go to sell them, and we'll see what sort of weights they're at, you know, when we come around to selling them. But for you fellas, it's a financial thing. So.
Yeah, no, the risk has gone for me. You can just see that it works well, and it's, you know, like, it's probably, I didn't try and imagine too much, but I could probably safely say it's working better than I thought, if I'd really thought hard about it. But yeah, like for a start, when you're ripping out the fences and all that, it's a little bit confronting, and you're a little bit nervous about it, you know. But you in theory, you know, it's a good thing to do. But now it just feels good. Feels like no risk, really. Yeah, that's probably what I'm really interested in, is seeing what
how many kilos,
what weight they're going to be in
get
December.
off. Yep.
Like in mid-December, what weight are those cattle going to be? Because I can't say I've really got a solid view on it, because I don't know. So that'll be really interesting to see how they fatten during the spring, and whether they're averaging 600 kilo live weight, or is it more? I don't know. You know, that's going to be the interesting thing.